Kenyans are grappling with an ever-rising cost of production. From farmers to manufacturers, there is a major inflation in the cost of farm inputs and diesel, which is used for industrial production.
Well, but despite the reduction in electricity prices and zero rating of various industrial materials, producers are still struggling with high production cost. Betty Kiptum tells us how a combination of tax and policy measures have impacted production in Kenya.
The COVID-19 pandemic hit Kenyans hard, with millions losing their jobs and more struggling with reduced income. The government went ahead to cushion Kenyans with tax relief measures that included value-added tax, which dropped from 16% to 14%, pay-as-you-earn top marginal rate from 30% to 25%, and corporation tax rate down to 25% from 30%, among other policy initiatives. The measures expired in December 2020. For Kenyans, however, January 2021 marked the beginning of a tough year. The government had to devise new ways to finance the ambitious 3.6 trillion shilling budget for the full year 2021-2022. To facilitate this, the Finance Act 2021 was amended to introduce a 16% VAT on cooking gas. Following the new taxes, the commonly used 13 kg gas cylinder jumped from an average of 2,000 shillings to 2,350 shillings. An estimated 24% of Kenyan households use LPG for cooking. Its usage more than doubled from 151,000 households in 2016 to 326,000 households by 2020, when the government waived value-added tax on the product to encourage the use of clean cooking fuel. In March 2021, refilling a 13 kg cylinder cost 2,074 shillings. As of March 2022, an increase in the landed cost, the 16% VAT, and a 20% increase in freight charges led to a surge in prices, with a 13 kg cylinder now retailing at 3,300 shillings. Worsening the cost of living in the country is the rising crude oil prices and a weakening shilling that fell to as low as 114.80 shillings against the dollar on Monday, leading to increased landed cost of petroleum products in the country. The landed cost of a litre of petrol in March 2022 was 78.14 shillings, 77.97 shillings for diesel, and 71.61 for kerosene. However, the three products are retailing at 134 shillings and 72 cents, 115 shillings and 60 cents, and 103 shillings and 54 cents respectively in Nairobi. The government has been accused of increasing fuel prices through taxes and levies. Kenyans pay 9 taxes and levies. What are they, you ask? Here is a breakdown. The taxes and duty include an excise duty of 21 shillings 95 cents per litre of petrol and 11 shillings and 37 cents on a litre of diesel and kerosene. Consumers are also paying 18 shillings per litre of petrol and diesel as road maintenance levy, 5 shillings and 40 cents as petroleum development levy, and 25 cents per litre as petroleum regulatory levy. They are also paying 1 shilling and 49 cents per litre of petrol as the railway development levy, 18 shillings per litre of kerosene as anti-adulteration levy, and 3 cents per litre as merchant shipping levy. Import declaration fee takes 2 shillings and 61 cents per litre of petrol, while value-added tax is 9 shillings and 98 cents for petrol, 8 shillings and 56 cents for diesel, and 7 shillings and 67 cents for kerosene. Taxes and levies on a litre of petrol totaled 59 shillings and 71 cents, diesel 47 shillings and 73 cents, while those charged on kerosene add up to 39 shillings and 55 cents. The Kenya Association of Manufacturers has voiced its concern over government tax policies. KAM says government is increasingly subjecting many raw materials and intermediate goods to taxation, thereby harming the export competitiveness of Kenya's manufacturing firms and impacting the cost of production. According to KAM's Regulatory Audit 2020, there is double taxation in transport vehicles branding charges, cold storage charges, cess on agricultural produce, and charges on flour products. To lower the cost of production, KAM has been lobbying Parliament to remove the 16% value-added tax on plants and machinery, saying this will have an immediate impact on the cost of consumables. In January, the manufacturers' lobby announced the costs of producing goods was to drop by between 2 shillings and 67 cents and 3 shillings and 64 cents per unit of electricity after the government slashed energy tariffs by 15%. Manufacturers have in the past argued that a 40% reduction in energy cost would trigger a 20% drop in the prices of basic commodities like maize flour, cooking oil, bread, among others. However, this is likely to be a long shot. When all is said and done and the numbers have been crunched, it is clear that taxes and policies contribute a big chunk to Kenya's high cost of living. For millions of Kenyans who have been surviving on below $1 a day, it means that they purchase less with what they have. Something